Yeah, big sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball.
No strikes.
That one at triple digits.
2-1.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran sizing this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Herman Marquez. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Foul ball there. On a line, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Here's Mike Trout. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone!
This kid is an
Dog's gotta
L7
eat.
lead.
He made him pay for that one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Now batting Jarren Duran. Line driver.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line.
Third. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first. And Betts is set down. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Beck makes the catch. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here is Mickey Moniak.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. That's a little bit low.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but
an intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Michael Tolia stands in now and watches strike 1. That one catches the zone. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Warming Bernabel stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Runner on the go. Goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Marquez back to work. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Go away!
This kid is an L7 weenie.
And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
In the air, left field, down the line. Beck hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Misses inside. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tatis over at second, 1 down. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Here comes Tatis around third. He's safe, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to.
Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's Mookie now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And Mookie takes. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye.
This kid is an L7 weenie.
So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to the left, Tovar. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in Denver, now it's the DH, number 35.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there for strike 1. Farmer hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Next offering upstairs.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Doyle, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tovar at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball 2.
There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom. All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye.
This kid is an L7 wing.
Tatis goes the other way. It's 10-0. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye.
This kid is an L7 wing.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 11-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one the other way. Sends it to Tolia. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Jim Edmonds. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Out towards left center. Doyle makes the play. And this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Moniak in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. That one in there across the letters.
2 balls.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain to fans. Another. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Go away!
This kid is an L7 wing.
He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0. And that one popped in the air, left field. Beck makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. He's got it. And there are two down. So a man aboard. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Runner on the go. Hard hit to third. Sends it to Tolia. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth, and here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Strider back to work. Just missed. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And now, warming Bernabel. That one at triple digits.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Number 35 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Down on strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Lifted in the air, right field. Moniak makes the grab for the second out. Next is the designated hitter, Jim Edmonds. Grounds one to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's Trout. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And misses inside. Now this is in the air down the line. Moniak sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the third out. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Kyle Farmer. And first offering is fouled off. And that's fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Doyle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
1 ball.
And that's outside. Swings and misses. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Tovar in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Angel Chevy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now, Jarren Duran. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging. On
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Go away!
This kid is an L7 wing.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 13-0. Here's Mookie to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Doyle makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Cal Raleigh will hit next. 1 for 3.
Raleigh.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground to first, Tolia. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one at triple digits. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Moniak in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Beck down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In for a strike. 0-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And a foul ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. A changeup missing, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Tatis on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Ketel Marte, and first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Doyle makes the play. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Edmonds at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Trout in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Here comes Chipper, and he scores. And they extend their lead. He's safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Runner takes off for 3rd, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Michael Tolia. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bernabel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Number 35 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. Back here at Coors Field, now it's Mookie Betts. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1. How about that double play? 2 outs, base is empty. And now Nick Kurtz. Up the middle, and that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And we go to the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. Inside, just missed. 3 outs from a no-hitter.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Strider deals. Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. This could end it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. This one ends.